Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Today I'm going to play an F1 2019 at the Singapore Grand Prix. This is my career with ALFA ROMEO. This is a Season 1 Race 15. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate my road to 600 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links are free as usual are in the description box down below. Also please don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you can keep up to date with my latest content. Now then, as you can see on screen right now, is the drivers and constructor standings. First of all, driver standings. Valtteri Bottas is in the lead with 219 points. I believe that's 32 points clear of second place man Charles Leclerc. There's Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, Pierre Gasly. Then it's me in 7th place with 93 points. Then it's Sergio Perez in 8th. 9th is Daniel Ricciardo. 10th is Nico Hülkenberg, riding out the top 10. My teammate is in 13th place, Kimi Raikkonen with 19 points. In the constructor standings, similar situation to the driver standings. Mercedes are in the lead with 385 points, 21 points clear of second place team Ferrari. Then it's Red Bull, then a massive gap to 4th place team Alfa Romeo, the team I'm in. Then it's Racing Point, Renault, McLaren, Haas, Toro Rosso and finally Williams. So far I'm in a decent run of form right now, 2 wins in a row. If you remember, 2 races up before that, Hungary and Germany, as you can see on screen, I finished 15th twice, so it's been an up and down season for me so far. We're in Singapore now, hoping for a decent result. I don't think we've got the car to get a win, but I think in the top 6, I think we'll do very well. I think that'll be a very good result. Let's have a look at our components here. 18% here, change that. 8% there, that's good. Previous one was 44, 58% here, so I'll change that to 21. 36%, I think I'll keep that one. 65%, definitely change that one to 37. And finally 31% on the control electronics, that's good. Gearbox is at 24%, that's fine. I've got 1,300 resource points. As you can see, vehicle performance comparison, we've got the 4th best car on the grid. If you look at the powertrain, we are the 2nd best in straight line speed. That can explain how we did so well in Italy and in Belgium. However, if you look at the aerodynamics, we are not very good here. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th best in aerodynamics, and then in the chassis, we are even worse. We are 8th best. So, unfortunately, we had the cable assembly failed on us. So I'm going to spend money to get that back, and then I'm also going to get this tire blanket. Both should be ready for Russia. Hopefully they do actually work. But okay, okay, that's all of it there. Rivalries, let's have a look. So currently, one of my rivalry gets my teammate 14-6, and I need to select my rival. Ooh, Sebastian Vettel. Charles Leclerc, no, that's bad for me. Pierre Gasly. I don't think Pierre Gasly. I think Daniel Ricciardo. I think will be a decent one for me. Okay, so contract. Expected qualifying position 12th. Expected race position 5th. Team order 1st driver. Team goal. It's an easy plus 400 resource points. Complete 1 clean race. Got 2 race weekends to do so. Okay, that's going to be... that should be okay. Alright, now qualifying, as you can see for the weather forecast, is going to be light rain at the beginning of qualifying. Probably in qualifying 2 going to be some rain. Moving on to dry conditions, and then the race is going to be dry. So it's going to be interesting to see how things go. Okay, that's everything to get you all up to date. Let's get to qualifying.
It's time for us to settle down and the drivers below to get fired up. Once again, welcome to Singapore as we get ready for the green light and the start of what should be a fantastic qualifying session. With the weather as it is today, Anthony Davidson, we have, to some extent, to throw the form book out of the window. Who do you see having the advantage on this slippery, unpredictable track surface?
The trouble is, Crofty, they need to be thinking about the race tomorrow. You don't want to go jacking up the ride heights and piling on a few points of extra downforce that you're not going to want in the Grand Prix itself. The Parc Fermé regulations mean that you have to make that choice. The best thing the drivers can do is adapt with the tools they have available in the cockpit. Moving the brake bias forward will help stop the rear end slipping out under braking, and opening up the differential can really help tame the oversteer on corner exit. The drivers that can make best use of these techniques will have the best chance for success here today.
Okay, here we go with qualifying. We're in qualifying 1 right now, as usual. Car setup that'll be used for this video. Wow. That'll be used for this video will be in the description box down below. If any of you want to use it, feel free. Intermediate tires. Want to have multiple laps here. Scout it nice and early. See what we can do. Struggling to get the power down. Back in and wants to go flying. .31.7 for the first sector. Kimi Raikkonen has gone quicker so far. 2.3 seconds slower. Wow. Looks like I'm going to be right at the back of the grid. That did much help anyway. Okay, let's go for another lap.
There, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
I don't think I'm going to get through to next part qualifying like this. No way.
Got 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay. Okay, I improved by 7 tenths, but that didn't do much. Very disappointing there.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:57.8.
17th place. Don't know how I'm 17th place unless there's cars haven't done their, yeah, just about to say there are cars who haven't done their laps yet. Whoa, what's Sebastian Vettel doing so low down? What's going on there? Is there any real point going out again? I can clearly see that the car's just not good enough around this track the way it is. Brand new set of tyres. Let's switch compounds. Oh, really? Okay. Interesting.
All set. Everyone clear?
Right, let's drive out. This might help me out a bit here. To be honest, I didn't even realise it was supposed to be dry enough to go on soft tyres all of a sudden. This might save me. But the keyword is might, so let's see. Okay, here we go. DRS. 1 minute 48.2 from Nico Hülkenberg. 7 tenths quicker than him. Almost 9 seconds up. Out of VRS, but it should be fine. 1 minute 46.9 from Devon Butler. And I go across the line, 1 minute 46.1, I think that was. Do I get through? No, I don't. 17th place. So even with that improvement, I still couldn't get into... still couldn't get in there. Oh my dear, look at that. 10th down. That's annoying. Okay, so the first 5 cars eliminated in qualifying 1 are Alexander Albon, me in 17th place. Then it's Nico Hülkenberg, Lance Stroll, and my teammate Kimi Raikkonen in 20th place. Oh boy, disappointing qualifying. Wasn't expecting much from this race, but I didn't expect that. Okay, so qualifying 1 is done. Well, qualifying is done, I should say.
As the sun sets over the South China Sea, the sport that never sleeps is alert and raring to go. Welcome, under the bright lights of the Marina Bay circuit, to another Singapore Grand Prix. It's a very long, very physical lap, this one, and really there's not much in the way of margin for error. So we have a bit of an endurance race for you tonight. The Marina Bay Street Circuit then has 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, taking us a total of 3.1 miles around the landmarks of downtown Singapore. An average lap speed around here, just 107 miles per hour. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. We should talk about Alfa Romeo. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Max Verstappen and Grosjean, Perez, Sainz, Ricciardo and Antonio Giovanzzi, Magnussen, Butler, Lucas Faber and Gasly. They've taken a grid penalty. Russell, Albon, Campbell and Nico Hülkenberg, Stroll and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Here we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. Perfect. So we are racing. Not a very good start, to be honest. Oh my days, I thought I was going to hit the Renault on the inside of the Red Bull. Not bad start. Red Bull's still on my inside though. Oh, I had to get out of it. I was going to attack Russell, but the Red Bull was there. Let's move that down. Okay, not a bad start. I have made up some places, which is good. Okay, Williams, you're going way too slowly there. He's got the inside down though. Can I really go around the outside? Don't want to hit the barrier. Oh, could stay ahead of Russell there. If I was on the inside there, I probably would have gone for the dive from Russell. Might be able to take a dive here though. Might be able to go 2 dives. Oh, don't want to touch the inside. I touched the wall. I tried not to touch the wall there. Luckily for me, there's no damage simulation for the side pods. Otherwise, probably would have been some damage there on the car. Up to 14th place, I've been quite aggressive with my overtakes. Really have to be, to be honest, around this circuit. Feel like I'm pulling away slowly from Russell, which is what I need. Don't have to keep on worrying about him behind me. Also, I know there's a Red Bull behind Russell, so I need to pull away. Oh, someone's happening. Someone's blowing up. I think that's Butler.
Safety car deployed. The safety car has been deployed. Watch your delta. Make
Okay,
sure you
safety
keep
car's
it
out.
positive as we catch the pack.
Safety car is out. Now I'm wondering here if I should go onto the hards right now. That's what I'm wondering. Should I go onto the hards? What to do. Obviously I can't go to the end of the race. 31 lap race here. But I am wondering, should I go to the end of the race? Oh, should I go as far as I can on the hard tyres, and then I could go onto the mediums? Right now, saving some fuel. So maybe the safety car came out at just the right time for me with the fuel situation I had. I'm saving some. Made good progress up into 13th place. Obviously, I got a free position because of Butler's retirement. Safety car waiting to pick up the leader. My car's the second quickest in a straight line, so I know I've got a better top speed than most of these guys. It's where I can actually be with them close enough down the long straight. No, I've decided not to go into the pits. Definitely thought about it, but if it was closer to the pit stops, then maybe. But right now, there's no real point, no real advantage, except for me going to the back of the field.
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Roger that. Okay, we're on lap 3 of 31 right now. This is definitely an area where I could possibly overtake, as you saw. Did try to overtake Weber as well as his teammate going through this corner, but the angle was a bit too much. I think I can definitely get into the top 10 without a doubt. Okay, safety car, I think you can come in this lap, to be honest. No reason for you to still be out. Don't be saving too much fuel. Looks like he's staying out for another lap. Going around for another lap. Pit stop information.
Okay, 2 stops left now. 2 stops, 6 laps until your pit window is open.
Now I could obviously stretch these tyres out for 1 stop. Which is looking more and more likely, to be honest. Got Giovanzzi ahead of me in the 11th. teammate's still behind me. He hasn't made up much. He hasn't made up many places, to be honest. I think he started off last, and I think he's moved up 1 place. Not counting Butler, who's out of the race. I think there's going to be maybe 1 or 2 more retirements before the end of this race. Okay, safety car, come in this lap, please. You must come in this lap.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again.
Finally.
The safety car is in this lap.
Okay.
When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Depending on my start against Weber, I might be able to take him going into the first corner. Probably gonna have to go for a lunge, but I might be able to do it. This is a 50% race, 31 laps. We're on lap 4, it'll be lap 5 once we get going again. Always restrict myself to just 2 flashbacks during the race, so it's gonna be interesting to see if I need them. Here we go, back in the pack up right now. We're about to begin. Here we go.
Green flag.
Don't think I'm close enough. Don't think I'm close enough. I was thinking about a dive there. How is this guy pulling away from me? Unbelievable. Oh, I was going to try a dive there on the braking. Had to lift off. Gonna have him here though. Oh, don't want to have the force in the up. No. Don't you dare, Williams. Williams clipped my rear tyre there, but thankfully didn't spin me. Up to 12th. Oh, ran very wide. Been a bit sloppy right now since the restart. I need to get back into a rhythm here.
We think the car behind might be struggling with fuel issues. See if you can increase the gap.
Good. I think that's the first time I've heard that so far this season. Pulling away from me again. I think it might be my car setup. Oh, I was gonna try. Oh my days! I was gonna try a dive there. Good thing I braked as much as I did. Come up to my favourite passing spot, it would seem. Gonna have the Haas as well. Anyhow I get this, I'm gonna be forcing it here. Look at the acceleration of the Haas, damn. Still gonna try a dive though. Got him. Up to 10th place. Didn't really think I could pass the Haas there, but I thought why not. It seems even with the the power advantage I should have. Can't really pass them unless I go into that very slow hairpin.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Overtake up ahead on the... Wait a minute, is that a McLaren on a Mercedes? I think it is. I think Sainz is trying to pass Bottas. What is going on with Bottas? You shouldn't be seeing that normally. I think Bottas may have an issue. He has just been passed by Carlos Sainz. I've got DRS. And Perez is pulling away from me. Don't want to get into this crazy fighting right now. Might have the McLaren here. Perez, oh, it hit me on my inside here. He doesn't want to lose the position. I was later on the brakes. Oh, Perez hit the wall. No, let's carry on.
Okay, clear.
I was going to pause and have a replay of that, but just leave that for now. Probably would have seen that on the other view on the top right. Should have really given up that position to me, to be honest. Perez clearly lost it. I'm currently in a Haas sandwich right now, and I don't like it. Oh god, beautiful launch out of that corner.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. We're leading our teammate by 4.0 seconds.
Bottas going on the defensive right now, being held up by these two, particularly by Bottas. Bottas is well outside of DRS zone for the car in front. I'm on the outside. Oh my days. Grosjean was very dirty there with me there. Giving his teammate an opportunity on me, but I've got DRS, so not much of an issue for me. Got to try and, if I can stick with these guys going into my favourite corner, I might be able to overtake them. Well, Grosjean anyway. Made sure I hit wheels this time. Christian Grosjean, yep.
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Bottas should have issues, so it should be easier for me to pass him. I hope. We're on lap 8 of 31.
They're speeding up again, so I expect they've fixed whatever the problem was.
Damn, that's not what I wanted to hear. I think they're talking about Bottas here. That's not what I wanted to hear. It's going to be interesting to see where I end up after this race. Doing a pit stop more than anybody else. Saved a bit of ERS as well.
Complete, go now.
2.1, I think that's a nice pit stop. I think someone else is doing a 2-stop as well.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Yeah, being on a brand new set of tyres. Gonna have to put in some really nice lap times now. Currently I'm 8.5 seconds behind George Russell. The more I can eat out of him, the better it will be for me when the guys in front of me pit.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.2 seconds.
Hold on, wasn't it 8.5 seconds when I came out of the pits? Now it's 3.1. That's like what, 5 seconds I took out of him?
Russell's just ahead. Push for the position. Our gap to the car in front is 3.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 47.9.
Wow. Taking a lot out of him.
Okay, the gap behind is 9.8 seconds.
Good, that's what I like to hear. Webber's on the same strategy as me, he went on to the mediums. Might be able to do another overtake in my favourite corner. Better acceleration out of that corner. Is he actually trying to defend against me? What is he doing? Craziness, considering I'm on different strategy to him, he should have just allowed me to go by. Got Ferrari just come out of the pits. Ooh, ran very wide. Had to carry as much speed as I could for that final corner. Carried way too much speed.
The car behind you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car behind, running hards.
Okay, my teammate's in front of me. I don't think he's picked yet.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.8 seconds.
Fastest first sector time.
That's Kimi ahead. Gap to car in front is 4.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 12 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:46.5.
Roger that. I might be able to set a new fastest lap of the race here right now. Couple of cars down into the pits. Wasn't able to set the fastest lap of the race. Teammates just pitted now.
Gap to teammate behind is 3.6 seconds.
Okay, currently in 6th place. Now in this situation, what I am hoping for is a safety car, or even a virtual. That would do me really nicely. Still only 1.1 behind Leclerc, so I'm keeping pace with him. All I'm hoping for is for Leclerc to drag me along.
Hamilton's out in front.
Yeah, Hamilton's doing well. I think Vettel's just behind him. Vettel's not allowing Hamilton to have it his own way here. .9 between me and Sainz. I would like to get to 10 seconds, to be honest. If I could get to 10 seconds, I'd box after that. That's been a bit too ambitious, I think. Granted, he's fighting with Bottas, so that might help me a bit.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead.
.3 seconds clear, come on. .8, let's go.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
What? Oh boy. That's not what I wanted to hear. 38%, 47% on the front right. Starting to lose touch with Leclerc here.
Okay, you're dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're edging away.
That's not too bad, to be honest. Yeah, just be careful of that. That's fine. DRS. If I can stay in these tyres for another 4 laps, I go straight into the softs. I might not even go onto the hard tyres. Front right starting to lose a bit of grip here.
The gap on the car behind by 5 tenths per lap.
That's encouraging to hear. So this is 7th. Still going along rather nicely here. Eight laps left to go. If I can get to lap 5, then I think the soft tyres should last that long. 7. Seconds clear of Carlos Sainz now. Surprised that Bottas is still behind Carlos Sainz there. Very impressive driving from Carlos Sainz. I think next lap I'll pit.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon. The gap to the car ahead is 1.7 seconds.
Yeah, starting to lose touch with McLearn now. And I'm losing touch. I'm starting to lose.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Starting to lose a bit of time to Carlos Sainz. I think now's the time to pit now. Pulled out as much of a gap as I possibly could. Gonna be 6 laps on the softs. The softs better be able to last that long. Here we go.
Release.
2.2, not too bad. Should get ahead of Magnussen. Pretty close to Magnussen.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Bit closer than I thought it would be to Magnussen. Okay, 6 laps left to go. It's going to be one hell of a last couple laps if I can catch up to these guys. It's Ricciardo and guys with him. Really pushing right now. Down to 8.9 seconds.
Battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Fastest in the first sector, as you'd expect.
Our gap behind is 5.5 seconds.
I think I just caught a glimpse of Carlos Sainz there. Fastest in the second sector now as well.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Roger that. Fastest lap. There we go. 1 minute 39.8. Just 3.2 now behind Carlos Sainz.
We're leading our teammate by 17.8 seconds. Signs ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 3.2 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 13 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 45.8.
So what? That was 6 seconds quicker. Wow. Because I just did a 1 minute 38, 1 minute 38, 1 minute 39.8. Wow. And I think they said he did a 1 minute 45.8. So that was 6 seconds quicker than what Carlos Sainz did there in my previous lap. And as you can see, caught right back up to him.
We're only 2 seconds behind the car ahead. Keep pushing.
Roger that. That's exactly what I'm doing. Let's see what you're trying to do. Overtake going through here.
Looks like rain is inbound, and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till the rain.
Roger that. Do I have him here? Gotta outbrake him. Yes, I do. 6th place is mine. Can I catch up to Ricciardo? Be a bit of an ask. Tyres are probably quite worn now. Fifth place would be an amazing result if I could get it.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, 3 laps of fuel. 2.1 gap between me and Ricciardo. I'm really attacking that final corner.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Roger that, but I want that 5th place. After I get this 5th place off of Ricciardo, I'll start looking after the tyres. Oh, I ran too wide. Oh, that was close. This will be a very good result. Didn't expect much coming here. Ricciardo keeping me at bay right now. we're going to make contact there for a second. I'm pretty sure, didn't I pick Ricciardo as my rival just at the start of this video? And there we go, got by him.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
5th place is mine. Good strategy. Now let's see if I can keep this 5th place. Obviously Ricciardo's going to get DRS here. One more lap to go after this one.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Roger that. %43% on the front right. Probably going to be in the 50s by the time we get to the end of the race. Okay, now here I should have the advantage over Ricciardo. This twisty section. There we go, pulled out a nice gap to him. Wanted to get outside the DRS zone. Rain's hitting now.
This is your final lap of the race.
Hopefully it doesn't affect things too much. I was thinking when I first heard my engineer talk about how there was going to be rain in 15 minutes, I was thinking maybe I should stay on the mediums and try and wait it out until the track gets wet enough to go onto inters, but good thing I didn't decide to wait that long, because I would have destroyed my race. Gonna get an extra point thanks to the fastest lap. I think this has been a very good strategy as far as I'm concerned. Instead of going onto the hards, went onto the softs instead. Able to push that crazy. At one stage I was 6 seconds quicker than the guy in front. That was crazy. And I was chasing down Carlos Sainz.
Okay, gap ahead is 6.5 seconds.
Lewis Hamilton wins the race. Well done to him. And come around the final corner. For a pretty good result, 5th place, I'll take it.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Campbell. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Okay, so I think that was a decent race for me. Went from 17th to 5th. I'm the only guy who stopped twice as well. Fastest lap. I was only 1 point behind fourth place man Bottas, thanks to the fastest lap. My teammate from 20th to 12th. I think that was a good race. Sergio Perez from 7th to 11th. That's not good for him. Nico Hülkenberg 18th, from 18th to 10th. That's pretty good for him. Overall, I think that was a pretty good race for me. Okay, winning my rivalry gets my teammate 20 to 9. Winning my rivalry gets Daniel Ricciardo 5 to 4. Very good result for me. $900 resource points, 917. Paper clipping. Okay. Anything else I can get right now? No, not really. Oh, quality. Yeah, I'll get this. There we go. Less chance of my components failing. Right, let's head to the next weekend and let's see if both of my components are available for the next race, which, as you can see, is the Russian Grand Prix.
Listen up, everyone. They've announced that the technical regulations are changing for next season. Now, there's a risk a lot of our hard work could be undone if we're not careful. So let's figure out how to mitigate this. Drivers, take a look at the developments we have and let us know what you want to invest in protecting. All right, everyone, let's get on top of this.
Okay, as you just heard, there's going to be some regulation changes. Let's have a look, see. Yes, they both got completed. Good. Good. Okay. Very happy to see that. Okay, we've done some nice progress here, development. Very happy with that. So right now we are 4th best. Not too far behind Ferrari here, rather surprising. Got both of them, happy to see that. Yeah, so aerodynamics is going to be changed for next season. I'm not going to worry about these, to be honest with you. Alright, that's going to be it in this video. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links will be as usual are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you all again on my next live stream. Laters.